Bring up Reverend Buford to talk about the toxicity.
Thank you. First, giving honor to God, the beneficent and the merciful one. The one God to whom praise is due forever. Brothers and sisters, we're here today demanding that justice be served. We're here today not looking for justice to be blindfolded, but we're here today actually to take the blindfold off of justice. Because in the name of colorblind justice, somehow the prisons have been filled up with black folk. So we need justice not to be blind, but 20/20, because it has a blind spot when it comes to justice for people of African descent. It has a blind spot for all people of color in this state where the institutions are concerned. Not just in the penal laws, but in the environmental laws. There's a racist environment in this state. Can we agree? Yes. There's a toxic political environment in this state. Can we agree to that? Yes. There's a toxic economic environment in this state. Can we agree to that? Yes. But there's a toxic physical environment that our communities are forced to live on and live in and have no clue as to what they're living on and living in. We have heard about, off the coast of Florida, there's something called the Bermuda Triangle. You heard of that? And in that Bermuda Triangle, planes mysteriously disappear. Boats mysteriously disappear. The singer Aaliyah mysteriously died in the Bermuda Triangle. Slave ships used to go down in the Bermuda Triangle, if you know what I mean. Well, people disappear in that triangle, and it's a mystery. We in the Bay Area, we have our own triangle. It's not a Bermuda Triangle. It's not an isosceles or a right angle. It's a toxic triangle. Because if you would connect the dots, the dot of Richmond with all of the petroleum industries, the concentration of the African American community in Richmond, that's a dot. And then you go down and you connect the dot with Oakland. Superfund sites that are so toxic that it takes a super amount of money to clean up a super amount of poison. And then you go over to San Francisco, to Bayview Hunters Point, a place that has radioactive toxicity, petroleum toxicity, benzene, toluene, ethyl acetate, all kinds of stuff that'll kill you. Each of these places, if you connect the dots, makes a triangle. And that triangle is a toxic triangle, because in each of those situations you find toxic waste sites right where our children are going to school. This is not done in a corner. This is known. The Environmental Protection Agency knows about this. There are state and local laws protecting our environment that know about this. We are the ones that don't know about it. We don't know why our elderlies are dying. They're disappearing in the toxic triangle. We don't know why our children are getting asthma and lung disease. They're getting asthma and lung disease in the toxic triangle. We don't know why people are having cancer in their family and never had cancer in their family before. They got cancer in their family because they live in a toxic triangle. So then, as I conclude, I just want to say that there's a passage of scripture from the book of Daniel. My name is Daniel. There's a passage wherein there's a prophecy And in that prophecy, there's been a party going on, maybe a political orgy. And then the party gets stopped by a hand in a cloud that appears from out of nowhere, begins to write on the plaster of the wall. And the people who were partying, they had to stop and check it out. And they had to go get somebody and tell them what it meant. In the words, you're weighed in the balances and found wanting. So California, where the African American community is concerned in justice, you're weighed in the balances and found wanting. For the Latino community, you are weighed in the balances and found wanting. For our elderly people who are sitting on top of these toxic waste sites, you are weighed in the balances and found wanting. Now is the time to bring a just weight and take the blindfold off of justice to bring balance back to us again. Thank you.